Do you know what this means, Doc?
Yes, it means that the professor's mother is no longer an available woman.
It means that the professor and I are going to be brothers.
Stepbrothers, actually.
It means the professor's mother will be leaving the homeland for good.
Overrated.
Dad, don't you worry about a thing. We can have the wedding here. We'll have the ceremony in the backyard. Karen and Betty can arrange the flowers, and the professor and I can do all the catering. We can set up tables in Studio B. Doc, you have great handwriting. You can help with the invitations.
Wait a minute, son. It's not that we don't both appreciate your enthusiasm, but we've already decided that we will be taking advantage of the mega wedding package we read about in the brochure Frank gave us before he escorted us to our taxicab last Friday night. They take care of everything, and instead of a photographer, we can simply download the video footage from the 48 cameras installed throughout the facility. We've talked at length about it. The professor's mother and I just want a simple wedding. Her only desire is to be married barefoot in a dress that she knit, crocheted, stitched, and had sewn for herself, and all I want is for her to have her every desire. So no fuss. All I ask of you, son, is that you perform the ceremony, and it would mean a lot to Mum if the professor would bear the rings.
Ring bearer and MC. How about that, Professor?
And since you will be the master of ceremonies, I would appreciate it if Dude could stand in as best man in your place.
I would be delighted, sir. I don't think I've ever been best anything, but I still think that I do pretty well.
You will have to wear a bow tie.
Sure.
And a corsage.
Okay.
And Mom would appreciate it if you could wear pants with shoes to match.
All right for Mom. Why not?
With that settled, Mom and I have an appointment in the East Wing Chapel this afternoon. We had better get ourselves ready.
Get a new car after the honeymoon? I bought this car with cash, brand new after the... Well, I suppose it was a while ago and some things have changed. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to shop around again. I've often wondered what it would be like to have power windows. They said it was the only white building, and if we pass the rec center and the low rental housing, we've gone too far.
Well, if it isn't the Friday Night Singles Club Party Crashers back again, did you decide to take my advice on the mega wedding package?
We came to meet with someone on the co-pastor team for our preliminary premarital counseling session. I was told on the phone to go to the East Wing Chapel and a coordinator would be assigned to us.
Well, you came to the right place. It's pretty busy here today, but I'm sure someone will be along soon to help you out. Have you met the pastor's wife? She's just showing one of the new members around while the pastor is out of town.
Glory be.
Hello. We're planning to get married, and when we spoke to someone on the phone earlier, they told us we would be able to arrange counseling if we came down here. Why are you telling me?
That one doesn't work here. The East Wing Chapel doesn't have a dress code.
I'm just here to love Jesus.
Mother of God, I see the light.
Excuse me.
Mother of God.
My darling, did you happen to notice any washroom facilities on the way in?
They have been gone all afternoon. I didn't expect the preliminary premarital counseling session to take so long. I hope everything is all right.
I'm sure everything is fine, Captain. They probably opted for the crash course like I did on Saturday.
You took a crash course on Saturday?
Down at the mega church. I took the brochure from a homeless chap after the Friday night show and immediately enrolled in the mega makeover crash course. That explains the goatee and the sideburns. I was going to ask you about that, Doc. Yes. Anyway, all of the courses they offer can be taken at an accelerated pace in a condensed format, and premarital counseling at their age is really just a formality.
I suppose you're probably right. I'm just not sure what to do with all these watermelons before I start dinner.
It looks like your worry is all for naught, Captain. Home safe and sound, they're just pulling in.
Hey, Dad, how did it go with the counselor?
I shouldn't have let them talk me into the accelerated crash course. Mom passed with flying colors, but unfortunately I fell asleep during the short film and couldn't answer the questionnaire that followed with authenticity and sincerity according to the program. The evaluation revealed that my scale level of self-awareness is alarmingly below average, and it was also suggested that my personal hygiene could use some work, so they recommended that I attend Mega Makeover Boot Camp in order to qualify for the Mega Pack, and apparently I will be receiving a partial rebate and a free book after successfully completing the course. The bus picks me up in the morning and I will be gone for a week, hopefully more fit for marriage and of course as a qualified applicant for the Mega Wedding Package.
If you don't mind, Professor, I'd like to go along with you to the city mall.
What for, Captain? You already have a uniform that's quite appropriate for the MC.
While you fellas are at the tailor getting measured and outfitted, I can see if I can find a new punch bowl and a lighter tray.
A lighter tray? That tray isn't very heavy at all.
Are you almost ready, Doc?
Yes, I thought we were waiting for Dude. I've been ready since 11:30. Come on, Professor, let's go wait outside. That I'm quite excited about going to the mall today. I've never had an appointment for a tailored fitting before. There's a first time for everything, and I haven't had a pair of shoes on in a long time. Work boots or flip-flops as required. Why make things more complicated than they already are?
Okay, I will go to the department stores first, and then I will have a look in the shops upstairs. I will meet you back here in 1 hour. If I don't see you right away, I will check the parking lot and be right back. So just stay put. If you are taking longer than expected, I will swing by the tailor's.
Yes, Captain. We won't leave the mall without you again. Last time was a complete misunderstanding, and an hour will be plenty of time for a fitting appointment.
Oh dear, I'm seeing lots of pictures, but no bowls. I wonder if this set includes the lids.
Associate for cleanup and customer service in aisle 7.
Aisle 7, probably baby vomit again.
Let's try that again, but this time I will hold the tape at the top and you just get the inseam measurement at the bottom. And by the way, Professor, you look 10 years younger with the ruffles. Your turn to get fitted, Doc. Yes, I want to try one more off the new This Week rack, and I'm wondering if this one comes in teal.
It was so busy in Bill's Bowls today that I haven't even made it to the shops upstairs yet. Looks like they opened up a new mega import store that's worth having a look. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Look, I don't have a lot of time. I have to meet my ride down by the fountain in the food court in a few minutes. But I'm wondering, oh, it's you again. I remember you from the county yard and the music store. Hi, Captain, and I remember you. How many jobs do you have? Oh, just the 2 on weekdays and a Thursday to Tuesday at the yard. To tell you the truth, Captain, I'm on shaky ground down at the yard and I'm studying in case they let me go. Now what can we do you for? Do me for? Punch bowl. I need a new punch bowl and a lightweight tray. You're in luck, Captain. We ship in on the hour and I just unpacked a crate myself. If there wasn't scores of punch bowls in the lot, I'm tempted to take one home myself. For trays, I got a dandy 2-footer that'll float you like a feather, and I think it comes in 2-footer tree. What's a 2-footer tree?
Well, Professor, we have looked everywhere except the Opera Theater and that new Mega Import store that just opened up. Hopefully Doc found the captain downstairs by the fountain and the food court. We might as well go and see. I'm all for leaving him behind and he can call a taxicab like last time. Come on, Doc, he's not even 20 minutes late. I'll tell you what, if you wait here for him, the professor and I can drive down to the sushi bar and get the family combo dinner. My treat. And when we get back, I'm sure the captain will have found you. All right, you can buy dinner, but I'm coming along. The sushi bar is only a few minutes away and the captain can take a turn waiting for us. Okay, sure, Doc. Best part, Captain won't have to rush dinner before tonight's session.
Oh dear, I guess I lost track of time in the new Mega Import store. I'm almost 20 minutes late. I'm sure the fellows won't be too upset that I made them wait after they see the punch bowl I found. It looks like I hurried down here for nothing. They're not even here yet. They must still be at the tailor. I'll just meet up with them there. Well, if they're not at the tailoring shop, where did they go? Surely they wouldn't leave me stranded at the mall again. I'm going to see if the professor's car is still parked outside. I guess they didn't want to wait. I will have to call a cab again just like last time.
I've never seen the sushi bar so busy. We've been gone for almost a half hour. I wonder if the captain is even still here. The professor and I will wait in the car. Just run in and have a quick look, dude. If he's not waiting, it's dinner time. And don't forget we are expecting Karen and Betty at the studio for tonight's session. All right, Doc, just a quick look.
I can't really blame them. I was running late, but I did find a punch bowl at the new Mega Import store, and they also have a great assortment of lightweight trays. They have pretty much everything that they don't have in other stores, all under one roof, inside the mall. Oh snap, we have to go back. I must have left my wallet on the counter.
I think this slow-moving taxicab is lost. Let's try to get out in front of him before the blind corner. Just keep an eye on the white van coming up from behind and the guy with the shopping cart on the right, and you should be okay. Your turn, let's go. Home safe and sound. I wonder if the captain beat us here.
No, I haven't seen the captain since he left with you this morning, but someone from the major important store called while Mom and I were baking the wedding cake. They said they had the captain's mallet or something. Mom wrote it down and posted it with a fridge magnet before she went down for her nap.
The major important store? Did you mean the new Mega Import store upstairs in the mall?
Isn't that what I just finished saying?
I wonder what the captain was doing with a mallet. The note on the fridge says the captain left his wallet behind. This is starting to make a lot more sense. I'm going to take my sushi to go. I will retrieve the captain's wallet and see if I can find the captain still at the mall before tonight's session. But someone called and said, wait a minute, I remember you from the parking lot after our first gig at the Friday Night Singles Club. You sold me a hot dog and gave me a brochure.
Hi dude, and I remember you. What can I sell you today?
Not much. It was my turn to buy dinner and I'm down to my last 20. I'm just here to pick up my friend's wallet. He left it on the counter earlier.
Hi, the captain has been back and gone. You just missed him. He was here not 2 to 3 minutes before you came in. Those are fine threads you got on.
Excuse me?
The tailored slacks and the matching shoes. And I don't mind saying, the bow tie really sets it off. All you're missing is the boutonniere.
What's a boutonniere? The music is a little weird, but they've got a lot of stuff in that store. Come on, girl. Don't let me down. Come on, girl. Start. That's what I'm talking about. I just spent my last $20 on flour for my chest and then running on fumes. Let's hope I can make it. Welcome home, Captain. There is sushi on the table. Dude went out to fetch your wallet, and I thought I might share some of the dub tracks I've been working on with the band while we wait for him to arrive back to start the session.
That's great. I don't have to worry about dinner. I had to go back to the store for my wallet to pay for the taxi fare. Wait till you see this punch bowl. Hey guy, didn't even see you there. How was your day?
All right, everyone, listen up. This is just the first of many more to come with my super duper looper. Hey fellas, I'm just coming up to the bridge and I think I'm about to run out of gas. I spent my last 20 at the import store and I really have no gas. I really have no gas. Well, when you get this message, I will be on foot for the last half mile, and I suppose I'll have to leave the rumbler here on the bridge.
Okay. It looks like Guy is here, so we can go to the mall now, Dad. Are you sure you don't want to come with us, Doc?
Hola.
There's room for 7 in Dad's car if I ride in the rumble seat.
As much as I enjoy shopping with you, Captain, I think I'll stay behind and watch the Professor bumble through the update process for his mail merger program now that he finally has the guest list confirmed.
Okay, suit yourself. How about you, dude? You like the import store.
Seems that by the time I cashed in the bottles to get gas for the rumbler, they already had her towed off the bridge and locked down in the impound yard. I'm waiting for the county yard to call me back to see what I can do to get my truck back since I won't have any money till Friday.
Oh, wow. I wish I could help you, but I've been tapped out since the move. I'll talk to Dad. Maybe he can lend you the money.
Look, Captain, I appreciate you trying to help, but I'd rather you didn't mention my troubles to him. Besides, he's busy with his wedding plans.
All right, then. I'm just going to freshen up before we go. I didn't realize you were still in here. Everyone is ready to go. I just wanted to freshen up. Looks like you're concentrating. No hurry. We have all afternoon. I'll just use the one upstairs.
Not always in a meeting and can't be disturbed. It will be attending a conference all next week. I'm not sure when he will be able to see him.
Couldn't help but notice that you're growing a beard now too. Any particular reason?
No.
Mom fits so snug in the middle seat that I have plenty of room up front. Poor guy. Dad's had this car as long as I can remember. I hated it when I used to get stuck with the hump back there.
Do you think the captain is being serious right now, Betty?
At some point, I'd like to stop in and look around in the new Mega Import store. They have pretty much everything they don't carry in other stores, all under one roof inside the mall. Maybe you would like to come with me, Guy. We'll make it our first stop.
Gracias, Captain. But I would like to pick up a few personal items first.
Well, if it's personal, by all means, knock yourself out.
I have no secrets. I'm all out of cheek sheen, and I want to try a couple of stubble gels at the sample counter.
If you don't mind, I'd like to tag along with you. I've been thinking about stubble gel since makeover camp, and to be honest, I've never even tried Chic Sheen before. That will give the girls a chance to storm the dress shops, and we can all meet back here by the fountain in an hour.
Sounds good to me, Dad. Later, Chief.
Later, fellas. Have fun, girls. See you all in an hour.
County Yard, would you mind holding the line?
This is what happened last time I tried to get through to the county yard. I might have to find my way down there to sort this thing out. Yes, you may have better success in your negotiation if you meet with them where they are keeping your truck.
Thank you for holding. And how may I be of assistance today?
You received a red truck early early evening yesterday. It's a GDX.
Say no more. The 59er. Did you know that there were only but a few dozen ever made?
Yes, I'm well aware. Listen, I'd like to get my truck back, but I won't have money till Friday.
Oh, I am truly sorry about your luck. Friday will be too late for returning the Rumbler. We schedule the auction every Thursday late in the afternoon. We try to get it started before 5:30, but one never knows. Anytime after 4:40, that's when we would normally lock up. Thursday to Tuesday is my shift. Tomorrow, being Wednesday, it'd be my only day off.
See, that's the thing. I need my truck in the afternoons to make deliveries to make my pay. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. Bottom line, how much will it cost me to get my truck back?
That depends. Thursday adds 2 days storage since tomorrow be my only day off. Still have the hookup and tow. That's an year and a night. Plus we'd be adding the minimum to the 1 day times 2 for a firstborn. And for safe measure and a fair estimate, we can add another tree.
Hold on, wait a minute. You lost me. What's another tree?
It seemed like they had more stuff when I was here last time. Oh well, I can always come back on the weekend. Just what's in the basket, and the umbrella, and the box is mine. Does that one come with the scuba mask? Oh, I don't want it then. Oh, yeah, I do. How much is the mask? Oh, that much? Okay. Just enough time for a giant pretzel and a snow cone before I meet the others by the fountain.
We still have another 20 minutes before we meet back at the fountain. I'll run the cheek sheen and the stubble gel to the car while you're lined up for a coffee, and meet you back here, and we can browse the socks and underwear at the shop by the pretzel hut.
Okay, Dad. And if there's still time, I wouldn't mind stopping for a snow cone on the way out.
That sounds terrific. I'll hurry back. So you like snow cones too? My son is crazy about them. He likes the giant pretzels too. If I had to guess, it wouldn't surprise me to run into him up ahead, all done shopping and sprawled out with a snow cone and a giant pretzel beside him to take home and gnaw on later.
Hey Dad, Guy, over here. I wasn't sure you were going to see me. Hey Guy, do you like snow cones?
All the flavors. By the way, good guess, Dad.
As it turns out, there will be plenty of time for snow cones later. I was just telling Guy that I ran into Mum while I was coming back from dropping off the stubble gel and the cheek sheen at the car. Mum will be joining us at the Modern Man cologne and apparel shop up at the corner in a few minutes, but the girls got held up with their hair appointment and will be at least another half hour. Son, why don't you finish up here and you can run your things to the car, then meet us at the Modern Man shop.
Oh, okay. I'm almost done here anyway. I was planning to take the giant pretzel home and just gnaw on it later.
Oh, it's you, Captain. Sorry about my lack of enthusiasm. I was hoping the county yard was calling me back to tell me that they have reconsidered their confiscation. It's getting late. Seems I will have to hope for the best between now and Thursday when they open again. Longer than expected. Well, all right, Captain. Don't worry about dinner. I will figure something out, and while I'm at it, I can make dinner. Get ready for another massive fail. I'm surprised that old relic hasn't burst into flames yet. Come on, Doc. The professor has been diligently working through the bugs. I admire his persistence. What do you think, Professor? 3 times lucky? 3 times. I'm guessing 3 days to get the wedding invitation sent. You just need to put a little faith in your fellow man, Doc. What I need is someone to carry my clubs tomorrow so I can focus on my game and bring down my handicap for the upcoming tournament. Looks good so far. No error message, and we are almost at 90%. Back to the drawing board. So sad. That time was the closest so far. We'll get her next time. If you're so sure, how about you agree to carry my golf clubs tomorrow if the professor fails to deliver the invites by the time the captain and crew return from the mall? And why would I do that?
Because if he succeeds, I will pay your bill at the county yard before your truck goes up for bid at the auction.
All right, Doc, you have yourself a deal.
Modern Man Apparel and Cologne. I found it. I buy most of my clothes at the surplus store. But why don't we all go in and look at the socks together now that we are here?
I saw the sign earlier. Mom and I are curious about the boxer blowout.
Boxers or briefs, Captain?
Beg your pardon?
I do both. Just depends on my mood. Today is anybody's guess. To be honest, I think I might be commando.
Well, I'm not finding anything I like in this store. Excuse me, do any of these socks on the foot mannequins come in blue?
Just what you see, hun.
Did she just call me hun? Thank you.
No problem, doll.
I don't know if it's the music or the flashing floor that's making me dizzy, but I gotta get some air. See you around, Toots. What are you doing?
Hey, Captain. I am assisting the professor in getting the wedding invitations mailed out. While he is defragging the bugs and backing up the outflow, he has me on the hardware end of the system analysis, since I was gifted at birth with mechanical inclination. And by the way, Doc has agreed to get my truck out of Hawk come Thursday.
Wow.
Thing is, we have to get the email outflowed before you get home. Otherwise, I'm his caddy tomorrow at his country club, and the county auctions my truck. How much time do you think we have, Captain?
Not sure. I'm just sitting down for dinner while the others are still in the Modern Man store. I will check on the girls at the salon after my fish and chips and give you an update.
Much appreciated, Captain. Fish and chips, a traditional English meal. Bon appetit.
You might as well add au revoir to your vocabulary for when you say goodbye to your truck come Thursday.
We'll see about that, Doc. Time is the teller of all tales, or so the story goes.
Hello. I'm here to see if my friends are about done. They had an appointment, Betty and Karen. They've been here longer than expected.
Just about. Betty, she just about done. Just about. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes more. You wait for her. Sit. Karen, nice girl. She okay. Okay, let me explain. The girl, she cut the hair. She work for me. She go into labor, big fuss. I send her home. No doctor, we cut hair. Someone come, they go away. I call the girl, other girl. She work for me. Today her day off. I call the girl, other girl. She say okay. She come, she cut the hair, set the perm, rinse, done. She 4 blocks away. She work for me. Today, she coming here to cut the hair and fix. Walking, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 20 or 30 minutes more. She walks slow. You like a coffee? I think I like these ones best of all the ones I have tried on. What do you think, Dad?
I liked all of the sunglasses you tried on except the ones with the star-shaped lenses. It's not your fault. I think they are designed to be more of a novelty anyway. Listen, while you were trying on all the sunglasses, the captain stopped in with Betty and told me there was some kind of mix-up at the hairdresser, and Karen could still be there another hour. That will give us plenty of time to go have some fun in the basement. They have a 20th century pinball arcade down there that most people don't even know about.
What's a pinball, Dad?
Let's pay for our things and drop them off at the car, and I will grab a couple of rolls of quarters out of the glove box and show you.
Rolls of quarters? Mom, do you know what he is talking about?
While we wait for Karen, I thought it would be fun to tour the pet store. Come on, I'll show you. By the way, you look different. I hope you didn't spend too much money. Have a look around. I'll be over by the pufferfish if you need anything.
These pinballs are amazing. Why did I not know about these? And where did you hear of this?
When I was your age, you would find pinball machines in any of a number of places, from hotel lobbies at airports to gas stations and bowling alleys. Or is that another good thing lost to a new generation?
Bowling alleys? No, I think I saw those balls in a cartoon.
Oh, I see. Mom, what's a cartoon?
Tick, tick, That time is running out, and now you have that archaic contraption in pieces. I doubt you can even put it back together before the shoppers return.
Don't mind him, Professor. I've swept most of the hardware bugs out like you asked me, and I will get these parts reconfigured to their original position in less than 30 minutes, giving you plenty of time to initiate the data link with a hard boot and a restart. It sure would put my mind at ease to get another update from the captain. It seems we will be cutting it close and coming in just under the wire.
What are you doing?
More importantly, Captain, what are you doing?
I'm watching a pufferfish.
A better question, how much time do we have? We are hurrying to get one more shot at a mail merge.
Let's see. When we left the salon, the other girl hadn't arrived yet, so at least an hour. But that was a half hour ago.
The drive is 20 minutes.
And we still have to swing by the arcade in the basement. I will call you back in 15.
Stay away from me, Dad. You must be some kind of wizard. I got the 5 times bonus on the first roll of quarters, but this is amazing. You have the extra balls at a special light. If you sink it in the center hole again, you will win a free game.
It's too bad that we probably won't have time to play it, but we can come back again soon after the wedding and the honeymoon with my sweet English bride. I told the captain to have everyone meet us here when Karen is done at the salon. We will play until then, but it shouldn't be much longer.
Oh, okay. I think it's your turn, Mom.
I see you decided to make a purchase while I was watching a pufferfish. I had a bird once. They're a lot of work. A little bit smelly. Wow, we've been in here almost an hour. We should probably go check on Karen. Daddy, you're going the wrong way. Oh, never mind.
All cleaned up and hardwired, ready for a cold boot on this end, Professor. The rest is up to you. That must be the captain with an update on their ETA. Don't get up, Doc. I can answer it.
Expect us in 30 minutes. Karen's all done at the salon. We're just heading down to the pinball arcade to collect the others, and then we'll be on our way home.
By the way, Betty, you look different.
That's what I said.
It must have cost a lot of money. Where do you think she's going, Captain?
I don't know. Maybe the scooter is a rental and she has to return it before we leave the mall.
Perhaps now would be a good time to remind you of the shirt and shoe policy at my country club and let you know that we will be starting on the back nine and teeing off at 9:30.
Back 9:30. Got it, Doc. That's something new. It finally says that the mail is being sent.
And when that old computer crashes and burns, it will likely send both you and the professor flying.
If that were to happen, at least there would be a doctor in the house. Well done, Professor. Mail in queue being sent. Dad, it's getting a bit warm back here. Would you mind turning up the AC?
When this car rolled off the assembly line, AC was hardly a consideration. I'll tell you what, I'll crank the window open and give us a little more air.
It's probably best to drop Betty and Karen off before we cross the bridge, since it's getting so late. Besides, Betty has that scooter. When I first saw her with it, I thought it was just a rental.
I was thinking the same thing. We will still be home in plenty of time for me to have a little nap in the reclining chair before bedtime. How's the air back there now, Guy?
Crank windows and no AC. All we needed was a little more air.
It's been telling us it's sending the mail for a while now, Professor. The captain could walk in any minute now, and we are at the brink of success in getting these wedding invitations out. There must be a way to check the progress. While you're doing that, I'll answer the phone. It's probably the captain with an update on their progress in finding their way home from the mall.
Our little detour will buy you some time. We are outside Betty and Karen's apartment, unloading a scooter and a giant bird cage. Guy is running the scooter up to the 3rd floor balcony and Dad's helping Betty with the bird cage on the stairs. I think it's going in the living room. We're about 20 minutes to the bridge, and you know the rest.
I appreciate the update, Captain, but if we can't accelerate the data flow, there is no way the the invites will go out in time. 3 days, Professor. Does that ring a bell? Settle down, Doc. The Professor is already fine-tuning the adjustments and debottlenecking the inhibitors. Besides, it's only an estimate. Watch us turn 3 days into 3 minutes. It might take us a little while, but come on, Professor. We've still got about a half hour.
It sure was nice of Guy to stay behind to help Betty set up her birdcage tonight, seeing as it's getting so late and he lives on the other side of town.
Yes, he's a fine young man with a good heart. Karen and Betty don't say very much, but they seem nice too.
3 days might as well be 3 years. Remember, 9:30 tea time means you have to get up in the morning, and try to have a pleasant smile for the boys at the club. They are so easily brought down when the help is a bore.
Yeah, Doc, I'll try to be nice.
Well, all right, Professor. Let's see what the delivery truck has brought to us in regards to a new improved estimate.
Maybe we should stop for gas before we cross the bridge. From here it looks like you're running on empty.
These old cars will take you another 20 miles after the needle gets down to V. Let's just get home. I don't want my bride to miss out on any of her beauty sleep. I will fill up tomorrow while I'm out running errands.
There, that ought to do it. Now what are you doing over there?
I have taken some of the spare parts left over from the hardware sweep and constructed a peripheral device to improve the efficiency of the Professor's workflow concerning data entry via the integrated series parallel interface. Do you think this might help you speed up the process of broadening the parameters and accelerating the upload, Professor?
It might be easier to just admit defeat now so you can get a good night's rest before tea time tomorrow.
We didn't come this far to give up easy, Doc. While you're optimizing efficiency, I will search for software updates from a remote device and send you what I find.
Dad, why are you slowing down? We're almost home.
If I didn't know better, I would think we were running out of gas. Maybe we are running out of gas. Yeah, we ran out of gas.
I found a software update that might be useful to us, Professor. See what you can do with that. Don't get up, Doc. I can answer it.
We ran out of gas.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. That's how all my troubles began.
Don't worry about us. Dad's got roadside assistance. They are having a busy night tonight, so it will be a while before they can get to us.
Well, Captain, at least your misfortune will buy us some more time. We are really cutting it close getting these invitations sent.
Well, don't get too excited. They are sending us a cab so we won't have to wait for the tow. And it looks like our taxi has just arrived. You can expect us home in less than 10 minutes.
How about a progress report on that delivery estimate? Thanks, Professor. We really gave it our best effort, but unless there is something in that software update that can accelerate the process, the captain and crew will arrive home and I will be a truckless caddy at Doc's Country Club. Boo-hoo. Perhaps I will turn a light on for the shopper's homecoming. Yeah, don't get up, Doc.
It's called the New Mega Import Store. They have a lot of the things you won't find at all the other stores, all under one roof, in the mall. That's where I bought the telescope with the bonus magnifier. Next left, 2 blocks and hang a right. We are the house at the top of the hill.
Nice try, fellas. But the captain and crew will be walking through the door any moment now, and your time will expire.
Time to find out if they've upgraded the software since the 20th century, Professor. It looks like we are already using Pony Express delivery, whatever that means. Perhaps they have some other options available that would help someone with a deadline. Can you believe this, Professor? Airmail Plus comes with a free Rocket Mail trial now. Well done, Professor. A little less than 3-minute delivery.
It won't do you any good. I hear their taxi driving up the hill as we speak.
Doc, didn't I tell you not to get up?
I really didn't expect it to be this close, but when they walk through that door, it's game over.
May the best man win, Doc.
The best man is about to win right now. They just pulled into the driveway.
Come on, what is he doing?
It looks like he's counting quarters with the cabbie.
That about does it, Professor. Well done. Mail is sent.
Sent? You said 3 minutes less than a minute ago.
Come on, Doc. I already told you. It was only an estimate.
Betty, she just about done.
Don't get up. Don't get up, Doc. I can answer. Don't.
Doc, I can answer.
I can answer. Don't get up, Doc.
Don't get up, Doc. Kind of mix-up at the hairdresser.
Yeah. Don't get up, Doc.
Doc, I can answer.
Don't. Yeah. Don't get up, Doc. Don't.
Just about. Betty, she just about done. Just about. Maybe 5 minutes.
Don't get up, Doc.
Nice good. Maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes more. She okay. Maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes more. Well, she okay.
Don't.
Okay, let me explain.
Some kind of mix-up at the hairdresser.
Don't get up, Doc.
What's a pinball, Daddy?
Don't.
Don't get up, Doc. Get up, Doc. Get up, Doc. Get up, get up. Get up, get up. Get up, get up. Get up, Doc.
When you get it figured out, let me know. I'll be in my dressing room.
Wait a minute, Captain. There's no need to be hasty.
It's not like you haven't missed a cue before.
I'm confused. Whose line is it?
You like a coffee?
Hey, thanks for watching to the end.